And they're still not picking their heroes. They're waiting to see where Axe and Enigma are going to go.
In this game, more of a position 5 here is Yuma.
Oh,
he's actually going to get first blooded. So DM hits level. Anytime the Berserker's
call.
Call does hit.
Pen stick.
No procs to come though, and now a boat from No One who TP's up. A big
Analog
skewer from Analog. They will eventually get Satanic, so 1 for 2 with the support going down.
1 for 3.
And now Analog X marked back into the fray as No One and company will clean up yet another kill. So they lose Satanic, but it will force No One and company here, but KJ will be the recipient of this boat.
Bye-bye.
From Whisper, Analog is here as well, uses the RP, skewer back into the tier 1. He's still pretty healthy though. And that is a Requiem right on top of Analog. He's dead.
You need an open map and try to bait in P-Vision too deep into you.
Yeah, Analog takes a boat and will die as it can. Farm with the best of them. KJ onto the high ground.
He dead.
Is indeed dead.
They've got the Pike flying in on Satanic as well. There's the Manta with all the creeps.
Oh, the root. The Bramble catches the Magnus.
Good hex.
Nice hex to prevent the Requiem from coming out. There's the RP from Analog. Remember, this is an Aegis carrying SF right now.
Call
the call onto 2 heroes from Whisper. He's going to dunk 1. Down goes the Dark Willow, and you can see the Shadow Fiend kind of isolated at the moment. Black Hole will find him. No one is in the vicinity. Goes Yuma, pops the BKB. They have the damage to take out the Shadow Fiend. And now No One shackled under the cover of these towers. And Yuma and company should have enough damage to take him out as well. Very nice defense here from Heroic. They get 3 and make it more. 4th takes a tumble, and the last remaining member of Paravision, P-Vision rather, is Mr. Ogre Magi, as he called him.
Holy base. A triple BKB timing. And King Jungle is dead.
Yes, he is. There's a Yules as well. On the Dark Willow. DM, he's going to run right into them. Serpent Ward is placed. Satanic with a Requiem from the other side. The BKB is already popped from Yuma. Getting very low is that Shadow Shaman. It's the first to fall is Schofield. Yuma just getting destroyed by Satanic, and Analog looks to be next. In the blink of an eye, and now P-Vision. Maybe even finding a 4th in KJ. He will burn away.
There is a problem. Anything in Dota that is
like 33 in the...
And lights.
The Phantom Light.
Whipper
my, Whisper has to pop the BKB, attempting to retreat. I don't think that's going to happen.
This is quite annoying for them. Siege Wave with the Banderoni.
Yeah, 18 seconds. There's the Black Hole onto 2. Analog looking for the RP. Will find it onto the same 2 targets, but the Hand of God just keeping them alive. The skewer onto the other side. They get No One and the Aegis. They scan it out. So Heroic. Oh, nice. Nicely done from P-Vision. Analog has to use the BKB. Gets the Horn Toss. And that's a lot of damage now onto No One. Pops the Blade Mail. RP is used into another skewer, but Analog dies before the second will come offline. And now the right clicks are just ripping through KJ and the rest of Heroic as well. 50 seconds and 40 respectively on 2 cores for Heroic. And yeah, that's just going to be it.
Or is it?
In the end, KJ goes for the Black Hole as Ducalis pathetically hitting the Ancient with the Chen. They get the kills though, they get the win. So game 1 to P-Vision.
That's very reliant on having a good stop for a specific...
Because, you know, Heroic picked it into the Doom. Let's see, Schofield.
Yeah, trying to maneuver his way out of the maze. He'll do so. Does take heavy damage as KJ has to pop the Fairy Fire, but he's going to drop one way or the other, and that's First Blood, the way of Satanic, the last person on Earth.
Yeah.
You want to give First Blood to on this position 1 Doom.
Whippered.
9 class is going to eventually tick out to Whisper.
I think it's
if people stop taking, it means it's just going to be worse.
Yeah.
Based on just conceptually. No One. Rebound does hit. Disposed to follow into the raise.
That was a good combo.
Nicely done.
And even against the Marcy, like if you take a lot of damage, you're just going to push one of them back with your innate on Disruptor, which is quite handy. Let's see if it may or may not happen.
Yeah, this Scorched Earth is doing quite a bit of work. They're going to try to focus down Ducalis first. They'll do so successfully, but it might be at the cost of Whisper. Gets disposed back into the arms of the enemy he was intending to go on.
Brambus off the mark.
And Satanic. Whisper gets glimpsed. Sonic Wave. It does clip Whisper. It's enough for the kill as No One
will pay the price.
Looks like it will be a trade, so not exactly what he intended.
So P-Vision are, of course, quite happy with the state of the game.
Yuma will go down to... That is so rough. As the Doom applied to the Darkseer. Nice ult from Analog on the high ground as KJ applying some pressure, pops the egg.
That's a good one.
Yeah, absolutely. Satanic will burn. That was on top of that static storm. Ducalis uses one more glimpse for the road, but
give it to Yuma.
Absolutely, they need this kill on the Spectre very badly. It's going to take a while. This is actually a really, really important kill for him. Is he even going to get it?
He has dagger.
Sonic Wave on the cage in the meantime. Easy kill as Ducalis limping away. Yuma eventually will close the gap, surely, for one last right click.
So we'll have to see about that one.
No one.
Glimpse back on
with
Whisper.
the glimpse. Static Storm is there for Whisper.
No, I can get behind it. Whisper, he is queuing up the Orchid instead, so I do like that.
Class opens things up with the Bramble into the Terrorize with the Bedlam to follow. Is he actually going to solo this? Schofield uses the rebound, but at the last moment, Yuma coming in. But
static.
They bait him in to the Static Storm, but there's no follow-up as Satanic finally gets off the Doom, but it's on a different target. He didn't even need to use much on Yuma to get this kill. Whisper
He's
getting burned to a crit.
He should know.
By Satanic. He gets disposed, though, and brought into the arms of Analog, so...
Good Bramble.
Very nice. There's no one coming in to finish the kill. He gets it.
He
places out the wall and the
price.
vacuum as no one blinks out. Just barely. As now KJ getting some vision for Yuma to finish the job. Nicely done from Heroic. Trying to turn this back around as the egg is available, but KJ doesn't even need it.
They got to call it.
Attempted TP, but it's canceled. DM just in time.
Buyback.
It's a buyback for the Marcy as well. They get the vac wall, but the Requiem, that's the Death Requiem. And Whisper stuck in a horrible position. Pops the BKB. There's the egg. They're going to try to apply all their pressure to it. A nice rebound, stunning out one. Satanic trying to run away now, but the egg pops into the Sun Ray. Down goes Satanic as no one will at least get one kill here.
As Mr. Whisper maybe looking to set up
vacuum into the Orchid, into the Centaur Stomp as well, but the counteracting, actually Schofield jumps in, a pretty nice time, but no one, still too tanky. Analog and company will be taking out 9 class, so he sacrifices himself to save their co-op. By the Spectre, will haunt away though, as 9 class still taking heavy damage from these illusions. Terrorize onto one, but 9 class dies to Yuma. It'll be a trade for Schofield though.
I mean, this is all during the ages.
Yeah, it's almost expired now.
Mr. Satanic.
Yeah, all right. Well, this will be a big kill for the P-Vision side. They can just casually wait for the next Roche.
Yeah, at this point they can. Like when Heroic, okay, bye-bye.
Yep, another Doom.
It's like getting 4-shot.
Whew.
You're just bleeding out, see you later.
Rough. KJ gets spotted as well.
Trouble. He doesn't have dive.
Does have the egg if he wants to try. They're going to try to turn this around onto the Quap. The Static Storm, though, is there to save him. No one will get the Sonic Wave off. Clips 2 as the Glimpse is used. Analog does get off his ult. It's going to heal him a decent amount thanks to that newly picked up Aghanim Scepters. Ducalis gets dropped by Yuma as the right clicks are just insane from Satanic.
I mean, it's
Sunray.
It's both, exactly.
Is there a butterfly on?
No, it's Sunray and Radiance.
Okay.
As in the game over here, we've got no one who's poking a lot. Whisper.
That was a really fast Requiem as they get the Hex and they have the damage. No one evaporate. As Analog in the vicinity as well. Satanic continuing to chase. He's going to go all the way down the fountain to get it. He actually kills off Yuma. Oh.
I think it's also like with him being higher level, his innate will always kick in where he deals 25% more attack damage.
Just in time.
Yeah, he's gone. Bye.
Nice kill again. Yeah, it happens. Analog, gets clipped by the Terrorize. Bramble's not going to hit, but DM is there with the Hex and the stun lock now. But Yuma coming into play. They know they need to keep him alive. Analog gets off the Requiem. He's going to get healed up now. 9 class is dead. Satanic with a BKB pops the Doom as well. Will run into Analog, and they do eventually get that kill. He does have buyback, though. 9 class.
Good ward.
Yuma is doomed, is terrorized, is dead. Does have buyback.
Yuma. You have like refreshers on everyone. You've got hexes. Okay,
Satanic
they want to hit the
wants
tower.
to poke the high ground, pops the BKB. A considerable amount of damage.
It looks like
force out the fortification. Roshan banner placed.
That's what this game has gotten to.
No one. Sonic Wave hits 2 heroes. It's a double Sonic Wave. They delete Schofield and the Shadow Fiend as well. They're going to try to force out the buybacks here. Satanic inside that Static Storm to get the Doom onto the Darkseer. He's going to tick away. Huge kills from P-Vision. And Satanic, that was the second BKB. Now he's going to try to retreat. They're going to lose 2 members, though, as they attempt to run away, make it 3. But the buybacks used for basically everybody there.
Probably
Schofield.
20K. At some point,
Run into no one, blinks away, Fallen Sky, not going to be activated for Whisper gets off the back wall. They're trying to focus on Satanic right now. Pops the BKB. There's a huge Sonic Wave under 3 heroes. He's using the Satanic to get back to full HP. They get the Spectre, no buyback as the back wall is there, but the Helm of the Undying keeping them alive. And it looks like Heroic. They have a heroic end to this game, but unfortunately it's just not enough. As P-Vision still alive with the Helm of the Undying, it seems.
What am I watching?
And that has to be the death of Phoenix.
It's like I'm watching a custom game.
He stayed alive for about, I want to say, 25 seconds there. 75.
I mean, that's what it looked like. There's 2 Haunts. People are dead, but they're still playing.
Yeah, they just need a Monkey King to really crash the computers
and
here. As P-Vision looking to take out the buildings. Only 2 buybacks available for Heroic.
Well, so
2 versus 5.
Heroic have to 2v5 this one.
Yep.
Oh, he got caught.
Instant Hex, instant death, vacuum into nothing. That's all they can do for Heroic. GG's called. As P-Vision,
they do it.
They do it in a very late game, 64-minute barn burner.
Yeah, they really do. Lots of fighting back and forth, but at least, I mean, they gave me the entertainment of tier 5 items.